All right. What's up, everybody? It is your girl, Popular Loner, coming to you with another video before I go to work, okay? So as you guys can see from the title above, this is a collective. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna title it. I just know kind of my idea behind it. So as I'm talking, just go ahead, get clear, all right? Take what resonates, leave the rest, and don't force it. Don't force it, friend, okay? How are you guys? I know you feel that energetic reset. I hope you do. If you ain't, okay, so this is the thing. Also, real quick, you guys might hear this sound. That's because I do have a bag on my head, trying to get the moisture in there. So, don't mind the swishiness, okay? Somebody here is into thrifting. You like to thrift. You like those retro jackets. Somebody was just watching Harry Potter. Your favorite character could actually be Malfoy, because I wanted to go to Draco. Oh my God, 111 on the clock. Something with a Draco. Draco. Okay. Somebody here is tapping into their alter ego. Okay? Alter ego. Changing identity. Okay? Merging with the identity that you feel like is best fit for this next chapter. Now, originally what I was getting, I was just picking up on this energy of somebody in an environment or at a time where they know they're about to take off. You know it. In some way, shape, or form, you know you're about to take off. You feel the energetic shift. But let's talk about it. The last couple of weeks, days, hours, I don't know. Something could have occurred that brought some attention, more attention to you, okay? Certain things that you were trying to keep low-key, they got out, all right? These things have to do with like your money, your finances, what's happening behind the scenes, okay? It's very good stuff, but this is stuff that you know. When people find this stuff out about you, or when they see these things on you, it gets word. It gets weird, friend. It's like people get weird. So, or they have in the past. So this could be currently happening, or there could be some fear based off of some of the things that have happened in the past where you're like, I know how this goes. I know how it goes once people find out I have this talent, or I do this, or once people find out my personality is really bright like this, or whatever the fuck, okay? Like, people get weird, all right? But this is the thing. Whoever you are, you're not meant to dim yourself. I know you're this close. You probably have been doing it a little bit. You're like, all right, how can I still progress forward? Or like, really, that's the thing, it can't. You can't do this. You can't progress forward and be dimming yourself. That's the thing. Like, both of these things can't be true. That's how this feels. But there's this vibe of like, how can I move without people seeing me? Or how can I move without being a target? That's the thing. Some of you guys, your gifts, your abilities to you, or just in general, they have made you a target. Let's clock it, friend. That should be happening. I can vibe with that. Back in the day, because I'm gonna put myself in this because I am a part of the collective, but back in the day, like, I'm literally going to BMT. BMT is basic military training for those of you that don't know. I was in the military. So, you know, when I was younger, even though I'm not old, but when I was younger, I would tell everybody I had a YouTube channel. It was like a big thing. Like, I was just, like, my accomplishments, as far as like my YouTube channel, like, I was telling everybody, right? But after a while, over the years, I'm telling you, once you tell people, or at least for me, I'm not going to say it's always like this, because I don't want this to be that type of energy where it's like, oh my God, you just paranoid thinking everybody is on that. No. Someone's gonna know what I'm talking about. When some of the people found out that I had a YouTube channel, it almost started to make me a target. And let me tell you why. Because I'm naturally quiet a lot of times in environments. You could be like that. Introverted. So I feel like for me, and I say this all the time, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I know I'm constantly underestimated for whatever reason. I know because I go under the radar. Kinda. Even though it's so funny. I feel like in certain scenarios, I can go under the radar, but I always, like, you ever see a stage where it's like black and then there's that spotlight and it's trying to follow somebody? That's the vibe I be getting in certain environments. I'm trying to get out of the light and then the spotlight's like, dum, 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 dum. Or that's how I feel about y'all. Like, even when you try to minimize, dim, go in the shadows, that spotlight's gonna shine on you, because you guys are meant to, for some of you, be in the spotlight. You are meant to share your gifts. You're not meant to hide because you feel like you're gonna be a target, all right? Whoever's in here, your spiritual team, somebody could have passed over with the name of a D. There's a masculine energy here, an older masculine. They want you to know, like, I got you. I'm not saying that you're wrong, that people aren't 555 on the clock, that people might not be jealous, people might not be envious, or people might not, sometimes it's not even about jealousy and envy. Sometimes people just get super obsessive, clingy, weird. If you know, you know. Energy vamping, okay? Clout chasers, intentions start to become fake, whatever the case may be, right? There's this energy of like, we got you. Okay, you're protected. I need you, collective, to move as if you already know, as if you believe. I need you to believe and move this way as if you're protected. You shining your light, you popping out is protected, okay? As long as you're doing, you know, you're treating people right, doing good things, they want you to know, like, once you pop out on that stage, we're around you. It don't matter. We're around you. We're force feeling it. So please don't stutter step. We need you to big step. Clown shoes, okay? Not glow coming through. But yeah, y'all, I used to be, now, like, when I go into environments, I don't be wanting everybody to know about my social media platform, because I gotta check their character first. I gotta see, because I don't know, some people get weird and they start, I don't know, they get weird. They get word, girl, they get word. Oh my gosh. So let me see, because I almost went into this other scenario. So let me just see what's going on here. Who am I meant to connect with this reading? So I think what we're going to talk about, I want to talk about who you are, the themes that are playing out, what's really going on in your environment that possibly could have you like in this energy of wanting to dim or becoming a target, advice, blah, 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 right? So first of all, who am I meant to connect with? Who am I connecting with? Ooh, a Leo. Who am I connecting with? This person, whoever you are, I feel like you've been really working on confidence. Yep. Solar plexus, you could be doing a lot of chest pumps. And I'm getting that song. But I'm doing chest pumps. Is that Fergie? What you gonna do with all that ass inside them jeans? Okay, so something about that time frame could be very familiar. Black Eyed Peas. You could have just made Black Eyed Peas. Black Eyed Peas could be a very, I don't know, I'm getting like New Year energy, like Black Eyed Peas, New Year energy, lucky energy, okay? You could have just done some type of ritual or some type of regimen surrounding luck, okay? Prosperity. I'm getting a lot of yellow. Okay, now Oshun coming through. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles. Hear me out. Who are you? 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to tell you exactly who you are. I'm about to read y'all. We have a story. You want to know who you are? You want to know who you are, friend? You are a self-sacrificing, overextender, overgiver. Just joking. Let me stop. But for real. There's this energy. You are someone who has given so much to the point where it has depleted you. You could struggle with people-pleasing energies. You could even have abandonment issues, okay? I feel like you've went through a lot. And you've bumped your head quite a few times because of overgiving to the wrong people. There's this energy of like giving, 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 even if you don't got it. Okay, and maybe that not being reciprocated is crazy. We have the Page of Swords. Who are you? The Ace of Swords. You're very honest, very loyal, blunt. 3 of Pentacles. So who I'm talking to, honey, this is given lost it all before and when it got it back. All right, if you ain't hear what I just said, lost it all before and went and got it back. Aight, okay? So you are an innovative thinker. Some of you guys are in school right now. You could have failed some past semesters or made some mistakes with career, with school that put you in a real tough time. But you are in the process of rebuilding, okay? And you have been doing a great job. You are getting your finances together. You are getting... I don't know why I just heard character flaws. There's certain things. This is like a rebuilding type of energy, okay? You're not denying the changes that need to be made. Okay, with this Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, some of you guys started a new job, a new project, something new is here. Ace of Swords, you see an opportunity here to be clear. Somebody here is just this close to having a very, very blunt conversation with someone in their environment. Could be a work environment, could be regarding someone that you're currently, why was I about to say compatible? Someone that you're currently collaborating with, okay? You could be doing a lot of collaborations right now. There's a lot of people that want to work with you. You seem to be a very good communicator. I'm getting a student here or someone that has a podcast or some type of platform. You could work in a very tall building, an office space. I keep wanting to come back to work. I don't know why. I want to tell somebody you are very well liked in your workplace. I'm not saying that there's no bad eggs or envy, you know, of course, but like, overall, like, you're a good worker, okay? Whoever I'm talking to, you are a good worker. This is giving me Egypt energy, Pharaoh energy, Isis, Ra, the sun. A lot of Leo coming through off of that, even though I know that's Capricorn. You could have a Capricorn moon, like moi in Indian astrology, okay? But with that Five of Pentacles, some of you guys had a really tough childhood. So there's a level of... I don't know why the word strictness, tenacity, discipline, or just there's a certain mindset that you have based off of what you went through as a child. And you're not a victim. You have pulled yourself out of that victim mentality. And I feel like some of the things that you've pulled yourself out of could be occurring in your environment. So it's agitating. It's agitating. You ever meet somebody and they agitate the fuck out of you, but then if you sit and reflect, friend, you're like, oh, I used to be like that. I used to be like that. You're like, damn, was I that bad? Yeah, I feel like some of you guys could be faced with like a mirror. There's like a mirroring happening in the environment, but it's happening in a different way. I feel like it's more so to help you reflect on the past. For some, okay? They're telling me to move, okay? So let's keep going. So I want to ask, what is this energy around my pile? I'm sorry, not my pile one. Why do I keep wanting to say that? Around my collective that's putting them in this position of wanting to hide or debating on hiding. Because I don't feel like you guys want to. You just don't want to be a target. Okay? Grief. Okay, some of you guys could be going through something. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay. What's happening here? Okay. Imagination. Let me tell you something. Okay. I don't know who this is for. Okay. Give it to me. All right. You have either lost something, walked away from something, closed something out, okay? And you could be grieving this. Even if you initiated it. Some of you guys initiated it. Others of you, it was initiated for you. This is a blessing. I'm not saying that you don't need to grieve it. Grieve it, friend. I literally have a reading on my Patreon right now. It's an exclusive, so it's not coming to YouTube. And it is talking about your advice for the day or for the next couple of days. And this is reminding me of some of the energy. See, this to me, a lot of people are going through this 10-10, 5-5-5 energy where it's like a cycle is closing, a big cycle. Those that know what the fuck I'm talking about, you know. There is a humongous cycle that has closed, okay? That you are closing, that you might have been having a hard time even walking away from this. You might have been holding on to it tight. Like, there was this one cord cutting that I like knew I had to do, but I just knew I couldn't do it because I was still holding on. I was like, I can't do it. I can't because I'm not ready. This is giving me the energy of ready. All right. Some of you guys didn't want to have to do this, but look, you've learned. Past experiences have shown you why you can't overstay your welcome in certain scenarios. Why you can't self-sacrifice in certain scenarios. Why people pleasing can be damaging, okay? You've went through the lesson a couple times. This is giving hard-headed energy. And I feel like because of that, so you guys are merging with the lessons, okay? There's a learning of the lesson. There's an understanding of I know that if I continue with XYZ, I know what the outcome could be. Once you know better, you do better, okay? So I feel like, again, there could be some grief happening. Now, granted, there could be some family issues. You could be trying to bounce back financially. I know right now, energetically, or just with everything that's happening in the stars, a lot of people's finances are not the greatest right now. But let me tell you, you're going to be coming out of that. What's meant to come from this grief period is ideas. When these people are cut out, when these people, places, things, when these losses happen, I'm telling you, friend, I'm telling you, okay, it is a blessing. Your energy is going to go up. Your ideas are going to go up. Your imagination is going to take off. Your creativity is going to boost. It's a blessing. Okay, let it go. Now, hear me out. Oh my gosh, look at this. Surrender at the bottom of the deck. I can release my need to control. Let me ask about this grief though. What is their advice with how to deal with the energy of this grief? Because, you know, like I said, this could be different for everybody. This could be a death. This could be the anniversary of a death. This could be a distraction of some sort that comes through as grief. This could be a friend that you got to cut off, a friend that you recently cut off. This could be anything. So what is their advice with this grief card? How to handle this? How should they handle this? Love. Ooh, I'm so tempted to whoop your ass, but love is stopping me. That's not a song, but it came through. Let me tell you something. Woo! I can resonate with that part. Okay. You guys, I know this is frustrating. Hear me out. You know it too. You know it, friend. You know you're held at a higher standard, and I know it's frustrating. I don't want to say when they go low, you go high, but this is the thing. Love, okay? Love, bringing in love, keeping love at the forefront. I'm not saying that you have to bend over backwards for other people, but keeping love in the forefront is going to help disintegrate this grief. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, okay? Again, seeing the blessing in the storm. I'm telling y'all. It's hard for me because I naturally have this mentality. I'm not saying that I don't struggle sometimes, but I really do feel like I'm really good at just understanding that when I'm going through shit, I already know, like, there's a blessing that's going to come out of this. Like, I always look at the other, I don't know, that's just how I think. I don't know how to explain it, but some people don't think like that. So I'm like trying to describe this in a way to like explain the benefits. But I don't know, I always feel like everything is working out in my favor. Even if it looks like everything's falling down, I'm telling you, it's falling down because I'm about to have an empire. That's how I look at things. Like when things are falling apart, it's happening for good reason. That's how I look at things. And I feel like there's this level of that mindset that you guys may be being asked to kind of merge with the destruction for some of you, merge with the uncomfortableness. This Page of Swords, you're walking into new territory. The Page of Swords is going into new energy. They're excited about it. They're inquisitive, but I mean, they're a bit defensive. Could have been here before, could have tried this before, could have certain fears associated with newness, okay? Sometimes, you know what I mean? A lot goes into when you're being something you've never been before, walking a path you never walked before, you know, it can be uncomfortable, but they're asking you to merge with the opportunity. The opportunity is here, okay? What is this opportunity of this Ace of Swords energy bringing to my collective? What is this Ace of Swords energy bringing to my collective? Anxiety, keep on trying me. 4 of Cups. What? Let me stand up. Peace. When I look at that, I think of peace, clarity. Some of you guys are being asked to go. When I say this, y'all, I don't mean it. Well, I'm going to just say it and you take it how you want. To go ghost. That's going to look different for everyone. I know that I personally have been in a very reflective state lately to where I might not want to answer the phone. I might not want to text back. It's nothing personal. I'm just in a very reflective state. It is very important for me to be in my energy. Okay? I'm not even like, and I don't do this anyways, but like certain readings I won't watch. Certain things I just won't watch at this time because I have to be in my own energy. I have to be my own counsel at this time. I feel like there are times for others to be in the mix, but this is a lot of you tapping in with you, what you already have in source. Source at the forefront. I feel like I'm talking to people who have been reaching this point of enlightenment where they're like, my answers right now can only come from source. They can only come from source, my higher self. So that is who I'm tapping in with. I'm not trying to tap in with the worldly things. I'm not trying to get distracted by that. I am creating peace. Some of you guys are not watching the news right now. You're like literally creating a sacred space so that you can have clarity, so that you could regenerate, rejuvenate. Some of you guys right now, you might not even comment on this reading, or like you might not even be on social media right now. It's because you're building a hedge over yourself to prepare for this next chapter. So right now with this group, where you're going to find most of your clarity and where you're going to find most of your peace. And I know everybody has different spiritual beliefs, but you already know I'm a firm believer of God. Okay, so, you know, take this as it resonates, but I'm going to say it because I feel like who I'm supposed to be connecting with, they're going to get it. Okay, you know, the only person that's going to have the answers for you is God, your higher self, you. That's all you. That's all you. Okay, this just fell out the deck. Knight of Swords. A lot of introspection at this time. I do have to ask, okay, where can my collective, where can we as a collective insert more boundaries? Oh my gosh, let me tell y'all, because I'm not perfect. I know it may seem like I'm like real big on boundaries, and I am, but I struggle too, friend. Oh my gosh, I struggle too. And it's normally sometimes with the people that I care about. I've noticed that like when you heal from people pleasing, friend, at least for me, I don't know, not everybody might be like this, but it is a constant battle to have to work on not doing that shit. Like, oh my gosh, it's a constant battle with setting boundaries, especially with people that you care about. Platonic, for some of you guys, it could be romantic, whatever the case may be. All right. So let's see, where could my collective, I don't know where I was going with that, but let's keep going. Where can my collective insert more boundaries at this time? Where do they need to insert more boundaries? Where do they need to insert more boundaries? Ooh, the Star card in reverse. This is the thing. Ooh, I struggle with this, my damn self. Oh, so this is going to be hard for me to even talk about. Because, like, I'm speaking from a perspective of, like, I don't even know the answer. So I'm about to tap in, girl. Look at this. Oh, Four of Swords. Friend. Two things. Not everybody deserves you. Now, genuinely, you are a kind person, right? But not everybody, I'm not saying not everybody deserves your kindness. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, in some, I don't know. There's an overextension here. This good ass energy. This is loving energy. This is genuine. This is life force energy. Some of you guys are extending it to people, places, and things that aren't even in alignment with you. Think about this. Let me use an example. Have you ever, and I'm not saying that, y'all just got to merge with me because I don't know if this is, I don't know. Just listen. How the energy feels to me is like this situation. Have you ever had someone come up to you and they're like, oh my gosh, I love what you're doing, or I love the way your body looks, or I love whatever, right? And they're like, I really want to learn. I really want to learn how you do that. So you put in so much energy, so much time, so much effort, okay? Might not even be resting that much. You're doing the most. But meanwhile, this person, they don't have no intention on like really dedicating themselves to this, okay? So it's almost like you waste your time. Or like, have you ever had people ask you like, oh my gosh, like I really want to know how you like, for example, oh my gosh, people used to ask me back in the day, like, how do you do things like with workout, body, this and that. I'm real big on discipline. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, but I am that macro counter, like especially back in the day. Like, I'm into the macro counting. I'm into understanding what you're eating, body types, mesomorph, endomorph, like the science behind it. And it's like, I'll ask people like, do you really want to know? Like, yes. Are you going to be dedicated? Yes. But then as soon as I start telling them all the things that I do, they're like, ooh, that's a lot. See, these are people that want quick fixes. See, you're giving long-term energy to short-term people, places, and things. Ooh. Oh my gosh, you know what I just thought of? What does he say? He's like, ooh, slow motion this site. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Ralph? Ooh, slow motion that site. Or whatever he says. You're giving long-term energy, long-term dedication to short-term people. Yeah, like you're a hard worker. This is the thing, you're wasting life force. That's what I have to tell you guys. You're wasting life force. Some of you guys need to rest more. You know, let me look at this. Some of you guys in your environment, I don't know who you're talking to, but somebody is using, I don't know, let me just say this. I don't want to get too far into it. And I gotta, whew, that's major, that 4 of Swords. I just heard keep it quiet, keep it cute. Who in their environment do they need to stop? Ooh, yeah, Page of Cups. Not everybody is your friend. Not everybody deserves your love. I'm not saying don't be kind. There's a difference. I don't feel like any of us should just go out in the world and be nasty. We have our days, but it's not something that I'm going to tell y'all to do. But just because you are this healer doesn't mean you have to overextend yourself. This is where I struggle too sometimes, because sometimes I'm like I ain't gonna lie, y'all. There's somebody that I'm about to cut off. I'm gonna just be honest. You know, this is a safe space, okay? There's somebody I'm about to cut off right now, but like, I be having a hard time because I'm telling you, like, I always like to think about when I was going through a hard time or when I was going through a certain time, like how would I want somebody to treat me? Or how was I treated? You know, how did that make me feel? And I feel like I do that too much because I feel like it's very healthy to do that, period, to look at the other end. But sometimes I find that I do it so much to the point where I'm enabling toxicity. Once it gets to a point where you're enabling toxicity or your life force is draining, this is giving me energy, vampire energy. You ever have a conversation with somebody, you leave drained, they leave like energized, like they just had 50 million Monster energy drinks, and you're like, damn bitch, my energy. But this is the thing, I don't want to put the blame on these outside forces. See, what it's coming back down to is you have the power. You have the power. You've brought yourself out of negativity, low energy before. You know what peace feels like. You know what stamina, like having the willpower, having that energy, you know what it feels like, okay? And I just heard, and I'm not going back. You got to keep that at the forefront. So give me some more advice. What is their advice with these difficult energies that are in their environment? Oh, wow. The Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys, and I'm just going to say it fleetingly, but some of you guys, it's time to look for a new job. It's time to cut off the connection. Okay? Page of Pentacles in reverse. We're not investing in this no more. This person is not taking it serious. This job's not taking you serious. Whatever the case may be. This is like, we are no longer investing in this. We are going to invest elsewhere. Now, granted, some of you guys may cut, let's say this is a person. You may cut this person off. Like, this is my thing. I can extend grace. Like, for the person I was just telling you about. The energy. This, bro, I am too real. Because, like, why am I talking about this? But give me one second. Let me pause this. Like, for the individual that I'm literally about to disconnect from, I feel like this, if I was reading this for myself with this Page of Cups, there's this vibe of like, I can be kind as far as like giving you grace and letting you know, like, because don't nobody just like to be walked away from. You know, you like to have an explanation. I can give the closure. I can forgive you. I can allow you to apologize. I can apologize for my part, but that doesn't mean I have to keep you in my life. Page of Pentacles in reverse. That doesn't mean I have to invest in this any longer. Yeah. We rebuilt the peace. There ain't no beef, but that don't mean you about to be in my life. Ooh, we ain't get the third one. Period. Okay. But now, real quick, I gotta say a little. Okay, now I gave that spiel, but okay. Now tap me back into collective energy. No projections. No projections. Just collective energy. Okay. So now, further. Yeah, Six of Wands. You have so much success coming in, collective. And that's where you guys are really meant to focus right now, okay? You know it too. You know it. 1:11 on the clock. You know it. You know that you're in this mindset of like, some of you guys are trying to eat better. You're looking into better eating habits, better routines, really taking yourself to the next level. You're just in this energy of like, if I really, really focus on this, I wonder where it will take me. And you're ready to do it. You're ready. You're ready. I'm telling you, that's what you need to hear. You are ready for this, and you can do this. We just need you to put one foot. I just heard left foot. What is it? Left foot, right foot, blue foot, something. Oh my gosh, am I thinking about Nicki Minaj? Oh my gosh, no. I'm sorry, scratch all of that. But what I wanted to say is left foot, right foot. And I keep getting the song, The Ants Go Marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. Oh my gosh, and I'm also getting, let me tell y'all real quick. Okay, this is my brain. This is how my brain works. When I walk around the house, sometimes I'd be like, and I thought it was sha-ra-ra. I'm like, sha-ra-ra, boom, da. But it's ta-ra-ra. I just saw that on Facebook yesterday. But some of you guys might resonate with those movies, those sayings, those paraphrases, whatever the fuck, right? But with your spiritual team, this is what I'm trying to tell you, 222 on the clock. Yeah, keep me focused. They're like, listen, if you knew, like, you gotta walk in the room like God got you. Go hard as if you know nobody can touch you. And I'm not even saying that from a cocky perspective, from a humble perspective. If you knew that God, your spiritual team, your ancestors, whoever is meant to guide you, if you knew they really had you, they wouldn't let you fall, they wouldn't let certain things touch you that are not meant. If you knew that the end goal and the end vision for everyone involved is for you to get to the top, however that looks, if you knew that, how would you move? Move like it's yours already. Period. Let me stand the fuck up. Oh, not my knees. Okay, what time? Period. So what are some of the things that are going on, the shadow energy in the environment? Okay, what are some other things happening in the environment that my collective is picking up on? Okay. The moon. Deception, insecurities, jealousy, hidden intentions, hidden motives. Okay, that's what's happening in the environment. Moon energy. Casting a shadow. Okay, let me ask, so what is your advice to combat this? How can we find the opportunity in this? And look, we got this old lady healing, Mariah Sabina. Let me tell you something. The thing about you, you've had to come apart to get yourself back together again. You've had to lose it all, lost it all before and went and got it back. This is giving rebirth energy. You're not new to this. You're true to this, okay? So in that, you can find grace with people. That's one thing I'd be like, you know what, P? Like, you know what it was like when you was in a shitty phase. You know where your mind took you. Stuff like that helps to humble me when I'm about to punch somebody in the face. I know y'all probably didn't expect me to say that before, okay? Things like that help me to disconnect a certain way. Maybe instead of me disconnecting from someone, because look at the feet. There could be someone from your foundation that you're about to disconnect from. Instead of me disconnecting from someone, maybe in a callous way, I try to bring in that gentleness, okay? Because there's a way to disconnect. There's a moral way to do things, all right? I feel like, look at these wolves. This group, you are being asked, and I hate saying this, but you are being asked to stand on business, but not in a callous way. Move accordingly. Because at the end of the day, you have the knowledge, you have the insight. Some of these other things, people, places, things in your environment, they don't got it. These people don't got the same insight. And it's not to put you on a, like you're better than them. But what I'm going to say to us as a collective, if we have the insight, why wouldn't we do better? You have the insight. Do it better. You have the insight. You know what it was like back when you were in that moon energy. You know how fuzzy it can get. This is why you go through things, so that you can be humble and see the other side, okay? Use that to your advantage. Now, I'm about to go to the book because I want to be able to edit this before I leave. But I'll probably just have Bae do it for me. He be helping me. Anxiety, people fighting me. It's not anxiety. Boom, boom, ba, ba, boom, 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 boom. And for a person to come out, like, you see how the environment came out as a moon, but you came out as like a person. This is giving me main character energy. So whoever's in your surroundings, I'm just going to be honest. Listen, it is what it is. This is the truth of the matter. Like, this is real shit. I'm tired of the sugarcoating shit. At the end of the day, this is a network, because mushrooms to me remind me of a network. Okay, some of you guys, you're meant to cut this out so that this has room to grow. You're meant to cut this person out so that they have room to grow. It doesn't mean that you guys might not ever talk again. They just need space. Space provides growth. Space provides reflection. Space provides room for shit to breathe. Okay, give it space. Somebody needs to hear that. Hands off. It's time for you to become hands off. We're not enabling. It's time to have, this is giving tough love energy in a way, but it's like still, it's genuine. It's not callous. It's just, it's like that wise grandmother, you know? It's just the wisdom. There's a certain way to move, okay? Now, granted, let's go back to this. We have Mariah Sabina. Okay. What ails you? Seeking help, helping others. Okay, so Mariah Sabina, who could not read or write and lived in poverty in the mountains, 5 of Pentacles, and lived in poverty in the mountains of southern Mexico, is considered the greatest shaman, poet, or wise one. That's crazy. Of the Mazatec language, she improvised her chants during psilocybin, so that's mushroom ceremony. Some of you guys do shrooms, or you did shrooms and you had some amazing reflective, like you had a reflective trip. You did. You might have noticed that you're always like engaging with other people instead of tapping in with yourself. It's time to bring it back. Anyway, her rich spiritual vision was informed by native Mazatec beliefs as well as the Catholic faith. This is the thing. You guys are, this is why it's hard. Because you're almost like an octopus. You have tentacles and so many things. You're meant to help so many people. And sometimes you're just like, okay, is it done? Did I fulfill it? Do I stay? Do I keep fulfilling it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just leave. Is it good for me to leave? Is it okay? How will they know it's time for them to go? Indicators it's time for them to drop this. Indicators it's time for them to go. Oh, wow. The devil. The 7 of Cups. Too much confusion. The energy is drained. You start to question yourself. The devil card, you're finding yourself not in your morals, okay? You're finding yourself worried about worldly possessions, going backwards, toxic behavior. It's in your face. Don't make no excuses for it, okay? Now, the moon card. Okay, so we have surrender, mystery, looming, and change. There's a lot of change happening in your environment. This is the thing. There's a lot of confusion happening in your environment. I just heard get out the way or you'll catch a stray. Get out the way or you'll catch a stray. Some things don't take personal with these people. Okay. What's happening around my collective right now? There's heavy energies everywhere, you know? So, like, people are going through it. Don't indulge. The vast universe. Fear. Yep. That's what's happening. You're like, I'm not doing it. You're going to notice at this time, it just is what it is. Listen, it's going to be a very clear line between who's going to the next level and who is just not ready at this time. Okay? Uh-oh, poo-poo's up. You're not walking in fear anymore. You're like, I don't want to do it. Fears of the devil is devilish energy, is low vibrational. I'm not going to keep moving in fear. I'm not going to surround myself with this energy that lets fear drive the boat. I know there's more to life. There's more to this world, and that's where I'm going. Quantum jump, quantum leap. I'm jumping timelines. I'm traveling. I'm not staying still. I'm about to open this door. Yeah, some of y'all might not be able to come with me, but it's okay, because I want you to know, like I said in the beginning, this is meant. They got you. You are got, collective. It's time to go. It's time to travel upward. It's time. It's time. Okay? Additional advice. Additional advice. We have the Diamond Dreamer. Material wealth, true prosperity. That's what the mind should be focused on. And I feel like not necessarily in like a, well, no, I'm going to just keep it like that. Yeah, it's time. That's all I'm going to say. The Desert Prince, survival, false promises. This is the thing. Whatever's been wanting to like, this, it's almost like this toggling, something trying to put you back. Maybe even put you in a little bit of a survival mode. It's anxious. It puts you in this defensive energy. We're out of it. Don't give it no more life. The Desert Prince starved that energy. Instead, we need to go into this material wealth, this true prosperity. Okay? This Six of Wands energy. Your advice. Your advice. Indecision. Your advice. Rest and rejuvenation. Angel of love. This is giving me that Four of Swords, the Angel of Love that then came out. You know, we talked about the whole love scenario. I'm telling you, love is driving the boat here. Love, the number 11 is coming through. And also, what is that? 10, 11, 12, 13, and number 13. I'm telling y'all, and this is where I have to kind of back off as the reader, because it's going to be different for everybody. This is where you got to look at these cards and be like, what does this mean for me? Because there's something that you're trying to do here that you can't bring. You can't, what's the word? You can't ride the fence going into this next chapter. That's all I got to tell you. You cannot ride the fence going into this next chapter. You can't. Like, you can't do it. You just can't. Okay? You can't. That's all I'm going to say about that. You cannot do it. Oh, shoot. She can hear me. Okay? Last message for my viewers. Last message from my viewers. We have Diana. Be one with nature. I'm telling you, use this energy to your advantage. Like this, whatever's happening around you, I'm telling you, use it as a stepping stone up. 13:13 on the clock. I'm going to end it there. So yes, collective. That was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.